Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody out there in YouTube land. You guys, welcome to another Wednesday sale. Thank you to everybody that is able to join me here live today. Thank you to everybody out there, of course, that is watching the replay. I certainly appreciate it. Now, that said, to those of us that are here live, I do want to go ahead and dive right into it and give out our shout outs to as many people as possible. I will preemptively say to anybody that I do miss in the comments, I certainly apologize. And I do appreciate you being here. We've got first up, the first comment that I am able to highlight is Miss Lisa Shields. Good morning, Lisa. How are you doing today? Thank you, as always, for being here. Good evening, Cheryl. How are you today? Well, I hope that you're able to check out. Maybe it's a good morning for you, Cheryl. I don't know when you're checking out the sale, but I appreciate it. Hey, Kim, how are you doing today? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we definitely have a look today. It is a very traditional feminine look. It's very classical. It definitely leans very heavy into our antique decor. So I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. Scooby-Doo to you, Miss Karen. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Good afternoon, Colleen. How are you today? Hope you are having a good day so far. Miss Ruth the Bee is in the chat with us again. Hello, Ruthie. How are you today? You know, we're going to circle back to this lady here in just a second. Yes, we are. Scrolling down, we got Bug is with us in the chat. How are you doing today, Bug? Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. Let me scroll down. Hello, Dawn. How are you today? Thank you for being here. We got Lisa G is with us in the chat. Good afternoon, Lisa. How are you doing today? We've got Ms. Debbie Gutierrez. How are you doing today, Debbie? Thank you for being here. We got him over there. I'm picking up. How you doing, UK? Good evening to you. How are you today? Hope you have had a good day. Miss Barbara, how are you this afternoon? I hope that you have had a good day so far. And Miss Shireen, how are you? Thank you for being here today. That's that whammy we want in our life. It's Miss Pammy Whammy. I got your email. It sold. It sold. It did. It did. Miss Joan D, how are you today, girl? We got your vase over here. It's waiting on you. Thank you for being here, Miss Joan. Appreciate you. Sandra, how are you today? Thank you for being here. She's shiny. She's a squirrel. It's Miss Cheryl. How are you doing today, Cheryl? Hello, Deborah. How are you today? Thank you for being here, Chloe. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me today. Karen, up there in the old Canada, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. She's heartbroken. How you doing today? Hope that you have a good day so far. Miss Elaine Linney, how are you today? It's always a pleasure to see you. Marina, how are you doing today? Ciao, ciao, ciao. Hope you're having a good day. Miss Gija, we are just all over the world today. How are you doing today? I believe it's good evening for you, if I'm correct. Maybe it's good morning because you're already into tomorrow. I don't know. Graf, how are you doing? You know I got your goodies waiting here for you. Appreciate you being here. Hope you are having a good day. Hello, Miss Gloria Boyd. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here, Miss Reynolds. Always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me. Tara B, how are you doing today? Thanks for being here. Wordsmith, how you doing? It is good to see you. We got Samwell T is in the chat. How you doing today, Samwell? I like that first name. Like, is that your proper first name, Samuel? I think it's very classic. Hey, Marcy, how are you doing today? Thank you so much. You know, today is a good day. It's a beautiful day. I'm feeling good. We've got some gorgeous things. I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited to see what you guys think. We do have a lot of glass. We've got a lot of ephemera. We do have some textiles. We got one piece of jewelry today. So Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yippee yay yo! How you doing today? Thank you for being here, Miss Bobby. How you doing today? Rootin' tootin' of Bobby Earp. How are you? Joan, how are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Let's see here. I apologize again. She's crazy. Does that make her crazy? How you doing today, Carol? Thank you for being here. I think that I've caught up. Again, my apologies to anybody that I did skip over in the chat. I appreciate you being here. Let's go ahead and let's get right into it. We do have, I think everything is offer up today. I do believe everything is offer up today. Like I said, we do have glass ephemera. We've got some linens. We got one piece of jewelry. Um, much of it is antique. About 98% of what we have to offer today is antique, though we do have some vintage things. Well, I shouldn't say that. I lie. Not 98%. Let's call it 88% is antiques. We do have some beautiful items that are vintage, though they are very classic in their appearance. So yeah, the nuts and berries, that's right. So if it is your first time here with me, or it has been a while since you have been to the sale, welcome to and welcome back. Of course, thank you for checking it out. If you would like to make a purchase today, or you do successfully win an item, I'm going to need you to send me out some contact information. That information is sent right here to The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. You're going to see that pop up sporadically throughout the course of the sale. It is, of course, the pinned comment. That's that black square or blue, maybe depending on your web browser. It's right here at the top of the chat. It is, of course, in the description of the video. The information that you're going to want to include is, of course, your real name, if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, and most importantly is your zip code, so that I can get you the calculated discounted shipping. And last, but definitely not least, is of course the email address that you use for PayPal. And if you don't have PayPal, it's totally okay. You can still make a purchase. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will reply to that email with a link that's going to let you check out as a guest on PayPal. You don't have to sign up for an account. You do enter in your shipping information, of course, but you can use any credit, debit card, Venmo. You are able to use any method of payment that PayPal accepts, and you still get your buyer's protection, and you still get updated. Once I create that label and ship that label, you will get tracking information on that. I only accept payment through PayPal. I only do my invoicing through through PayPal. It has proven to be the most efficient, safe, and secure method. So there is that. We do, of course, we are going to be offering up our items. You will see in the chat, it will have a start bid. If anybody's interested in it, you are welcome to put in the price you are willing to pay for it. We are going to do a 20-second countdown thanks to the lag. And of course, then we do have our official bid ender back with us this week. You know her, you love her. Sometimes you might curse her out because she is so quick on the draw. It's the one, the only. It is Miss Ruthie B. Ruthie B is our official bid ender. I want to give a huge round of applause. You know how we do. We're going to keep it consistent. Look, we're going to give a big old, she got the cheese bid end, and Pammy and Debbie, they are right on it. Y'all know, a round of applause, throw in some love for Miss Ruthie B, who has got fast internet and she got fast fingers. So if you want to get those bids in, get them bids in, because she don't play around. That's why we love her, and that's why we might curse her out a little bit, of course, behind the screens. But thank you so much, Ruthie. You always do a wonderful job. And I really do appreciate you being here. Hey, well, yep, Sue. Shady. Watch out, Ruthie Williams trying to come for you. Uh-oh. Now listen, while we've got those applause hands out and we've got those heart emojis, let's keep them out, and let's give a huge round of applause for Miss Karen Gillette, who helps mod the sale here. I greatly appreciate it. And please make sure also to include Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious. Ladies, I appreciate you for taking time out of your week and helping me here on this sale. I have said it before and I'm going to continue to say it. Each of you individually does an amazing job, and collectively, I think you're the best mod squad out there for real. So thank you all so much for helping me out. I really do appreciate it. Yes, Lisa, Kim is back in the chat with us today. That's exciting. We are going to honor just in cases. The two things, of course, that I do ask with the just in case is that if you would like to use it, that you have been an active bidder up until that point. That way, I think it makes it the fairest for everybody, knowing who is in the game. And of course, hold on to those just in cases until you hear the countdown. You don't want to show your hand, right? If you don't want to use a just in case, you don't have to use a just in case. There's no obligation, there's no commitment on it. Just know that I am going to be honoring them. Okay, so I think we covered all the nuts and berries. I need to get a little sippy sip of, look, it's clearly Canadian in a can, not sponsored or affiliated in any way. But here is a quick tip. They do make these. I know Kroger has them. They have glass bottles and they have these aluminum cans. If you have the choice and the prices are the same or the glass bottles are more, go for the cans. The cans have 1 ounce more liquid in it than the bottles. And I know the Kroger's ask the same price for the glass or the aluminum. Both are recyclable. But, you know, we got a penny pinch out there, right? This is a classic. It tastes just like it used to. They make all the flavors. What do we have today? We got mountain blackberry. They still make the peach. They still make the cherry. There's another one, of course, that's escaping me right now. And now apparently they make sugar-free. I don't know how I feel about that, but, you know. There's like 3-4 ingredients. Carbonated spring water, cane sugar, natural flavor, and citric acid. That's 4 ingredients right there. Less sugar than a soda and just as tasty. It is. It's flavored water, but it's not like the LaCroix. I can't with the LaCroix. Like, it's too bitter for me. Like, they don't really put a sweetener in it, which respect, you know what I mean? That's good, but it's like I can't. I've tried a couple and I can't with any of them. This is 12 ounces, 24 grams. I believe in a 12-ounce can of Coke, if I'm remembering correctly, it's 35 grams of sugar. And keep in mind, it's cane sugar. It's not, what do you call it? Whatever fake sugar they like to do now, overly processed sugar, I don't know. But you can get a Mexican Coke too. All right, let's do it. We've got a lot. We're going to start off with some ephemera. Now, if you were with, of course, Misty and I yesterday, we had some Colvin family history. Well, we're going to continue that train. The first piece that we have here is some Colvin family history. It is a lot of ephemera. Much of it is antique. Some of it is vintage. But thank you, Julia. I appreciate it. Yeah, try the sugar-free one. Like I said, go for it. You are going to get everything that you do see. I am going to start it off at $15. So if you want instant family, if you like to use old photos, ephemera, and display them, if you craft, if you junk journal, if you scrapbook, whatever the case may be, this may be the lot for you. But you are going to get everything that you see. First up, now this is a print in a wooden frame. It's a pretty cool print, I will say that. It's a little dusty there on the glass, but we do have our little oval. The frame is nice. I don't know how I feel about the haircut, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Now it is sealed here in the back. Okay, thank you, Miss Bob. Miss Pam Obama. See you soon, girl. I'm so excited to see you. So we do, of course, have our round. This is a wood. This is glass. Okay. We have a To Whom It, I don't even know what some of the stuff is in here, so we're going to look at it together. We have a To Whom It May Concern letter. We don't know what's going on in here. We've got, oh, It's dated March 23rd, 1942. Okay, so this is Arthur J. Todd Jr. This is Richard's fraternal great grandfather. It is my pleasure to inform you that the excellence of your scholarship record entitles you to the serious consideration of the faculty if you deserve to be admitted to work under honors course system. Hey, that's cool. That is from Wittenberg College out of Springfield, Ohio. So there is an acceptance letter in there. We also have, oh, we've got our grades, our course grades in there. 2, 3. He was English 409 B, History 220 A, 221 B, Math 101 A, Philosophy 303 C. So there's quite a few of those in there. He did A's and B's. I guess that's why he got it in there. Evaluation of credits. So it looks like it's educational. So we do have quite a few letters in there. Again, Wittenberg College. They all appear to be dated March of 1942. So we've got the education in there, that old ephemera. What do we have here? Now, this one is a little die cut. It clearly has some damage. Okay, so it's missing its centerpiece right here, but you will, of course, get that included. This is a letter dated December 19th of 1939. Going, gone. One lot of the happiest birthday greetings. Look, it's a little auctioneer happy birthday card. That's cute. I've never seen one done like that. What do we got here? We got the Dow Drug Company, 9 stores. This is store number 25. Oh, I think I know what this is. Okay, so this is a lot. So we do have the photo packet. The photo packet, do we have a date? Yeah, we do. May 21st of 1932. Okay, in the photo packet, we do have a collection of photos and check these out. Whoa, negatives. So we do have some black and white. Look at this one, that gorgeous sepia tone. That's kind of haunting. Look at that. That's a great photo. That one is frame worthy right there. We do have some smaller ones, but I thought what was really cool in these is that we do have, let me see if I can get out of the way. We do have some negatives. Again, 1932 negatives in there. That would be cool for like your scrapbooking, your junk journaling. I don't know, some kind of an art. This one's blank though. So it looks like we have a lot of scenery. There's houses. This is like grass. It looks like it's a brick wall. I am seeing some siding up in here. I don't know how well they're translating. Another blank one. I don't know what this is. It's a garden. It's a garden. I don't know. Can you see the path? And then there's like tulips right here. So again, cool for junk journaling, scrapbooking, etc., etc. We do have some bank statements in here. Okay, the Bank of Cuba. This is, oh, Cuba, Illinois. It's dated January 27th, 1896. $1,235. Dang. Somebody was rolling in there. What is this one? Oh, these are a number of Bank of Smithfield. These were paid to orders. 25, 10, 1295. These are all dated 1902, 1903. Different colors, different dates, of course, are on those. This says 1 each. Oh, we've got some more negatives in there. Check that out. These ones are a little bit denser. Can you see that? Nothing creepy about that. Ooh, look at this one. These two are up to some tomfoolery. Doesn't that look a little twisted? And then we've got the, ooh, this one's scary. Look at her. That's creepy. We do have a tin type. This one's fabulous. Again, this is a tin type. We do have the cheeks, beg pardon, that are blushed. That's a painted backdrop, of course. A little black and white here. Look at this. It's a little Boy Scouts of America. Scout, get your copy of Boy's Life, $1 a year now, right? So we've got the envelope, then we pull it out. Look at it. Be prepared. Do a good turn daily. This is dated 1916. This is from Arthur Todd. Now this is copyrighted 1916, but this is dated 1935, December of 1935. So we have the Scout Oath, the Scout Law. I'll show you this side. That's cool that it's still its original envelope. Then we're going to jump to like more vintagey. These are like scrapbook parts. You know, again, the die cut missing its front. We have a little die cut piece right here, so those will be included. We've got this little vintage kitty cat Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. We've got, check out this Valentine. Look at, don't be surprised. Here's your Valentine. Check it out. The bird, whoa, girl, what were you taking? Oh, look at her little arm is moving too. See her? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see how it works. Little mechanical Valentine. Got a little small card here with a photo. This is really interesting. It's a school photo. I don't see a date on this particular one. It says Jefferson School, Springfield, Ohio, grade 1, room 3, teacher M, I can't, Farhutton. But look at that. That old school photograph. Clearly, they didn't have enough students in there. Isn't that darling? He was a troublemaker. This one looks like a troublemaker too. Look at the attitude. Look at, is that the same kid? It is. That's the same kid. Are there doubles? How did he get in there twice? I'm not seeing any of the other kids are in there twice. That definitely. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Bobby. I got both of your bids. So again, that's really, and look at the handwriting down here. Let's get into, oh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I think this is something to do with a Christian church. I don't, you know, obviously Catholic, we'd see a crucifix up there. So, but look at that. That one is a glossy. So what, 50s, I would say on that. We do have a member's record, some kind of pamphlet. I don't know. I'm not going to bore y'all with reading it. We've got a famous quotations, a little graduation. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh my gosh, this is so stinking cute. I didn't see this. Okay. So it's a graduation card. This is actually a Hallmark. It is from, oh my Lord, 1942. Come on, Vision. But we open it and we've got famous quotations. Check it out. You can actually slide the quote book out. That is too cute. Look at, on the inside. That is darling. People who live in glass houses shouldn't take baths in the daytime. He who laughs last is fired first. Is the loss is telling the joke. What? Some of this humor. A penny saved is a penny earned. So if you save a penny a day, you will have made $1 million in only 273,969 years and 50 days. Hitch your wagon to a star, but be sure to take along a parachute. That's some good advice. The early bird catches the worm, if you're interested in worms. So, a little bit more satirical than anything else, right? So I'm just going to plop that back in there. Yeah, that. You've got a commencement exercise. You've got this, I know is not paper. Design patented, copyrighted 1934, some kind of patch that was never obviously attached. We do have, boy, this has taken a hot minute. Oh, Phi Gamma Delta. We've got a fraternity letter there. This is Order of Demale, the Grand Council of the Order of Demale, Arthur Jennings Todd. This is dated June 29th of 1936. Sigma Charter. There is a reports furnished program. I don't know. There's some kind of newspaper clipping. And the last thing, we do have another educational. It's Wittenberg College out of Springfield. This one is dated 1943. So you get everything. Everything you just saw, all one monies. Bobby, I believe you're holding it down at 17. Ladies, thank you both for your bids. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Of course, all of those bits and bobs, the tin type, black and white. And we've got those banking slips. Bobby, Lisa, got you both of your just in cases. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate it. There's our love letter bid end. Appreciate you, Miss Ruthie B. Thank you so much. This one's nice because it should all fit right into that envelope. It certainly does. Of course, you'll get that. That is dated. Y'all, you know how it is. I think it's 1939. There it is, bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. All right. So Miss Lisa, she threw in her just in case at 26. Miss Bobby had her just in case of 30. So at 27, Miss Bobby Earp, congratulations and thank you, lady. It is going to come to you. Appreciate you. Get your written down. All right. Let's go ahead and get crazy with it, shots twer. Let's see what y'all think. So many of you checked out the last video, and I certainly appreciate that. Richard and I hit up not only the Urbana flea market, but that same day we were able to attend an estate sale auction. The family apparently has long ties here in Urbana and had a number of different properties, one of which, of course, we attended. So we got several pieces, and those pieces we're going to make available today, starting with this one. I guess we're going to go big or go home. We'll see how we do. We are going to start this piece at $35. Okay. It is Czechoslovakian glass made by the Bohemian Art Glass Company. It is a beautiful vase. We've got the white cased with the pink, obviously cut to pink or clear, if you will. We do have the hand-painted floral accents on there. You do have the gold trimming. This is the largest vase that I do have available today. Like I said, it is classical. This one does not have its manufacturing sticker on there, C'est la vie. The others, many of which, not all, but many of which do actually have their sticker. Again, it is Czechoslovakian. I'll show you on a smaller one here. So this would have been what Crystal. This is really interesting because in order for European countries, specifically like Czechoslovakia, Bohemia, in order for them to call something crystal, they have a much higher lead content than what we would here in the United States. So technically, I guess it is cut crystal and not glass because of the lead content. I believe in The European countries, and I could be wrong, so please don't quote me on it, it has to be at least 25% lead to be called crystal. It may be a little bit higher, to be honest with you. We're in the United States, interestingly enough, I think it's like under 10%. And if it's manufactured here in the US, there is our original sticker in it, made in Czechoslovakia. There are no chips, there are no cracks, okay? This is 10 1/4 inches tall, 10 1/4 inches tall, and the diameter on that piece is 6 1/4. Nyla, appreciate you. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. We've got Miss Lisa G in it too. Bye, Bobby. Peace out, Girl Scout. Hope you have a good day. I appreciate you. Again, no chips, no cracks. The painting on all of our pieces today is in excellent condition. You're not going to see scratches. You're not going to see gouges. I would say, for whatever reason, like the pinstriping, there is like a little bit of a patina on some of the pieces, so they're not a brilliant gold. These would be, of course, a 22 karat. You could take a polishing cloth very gently, very gingerly, and lightly rub over it, and you should get your luster back. Same as if you did it with like a silver overlay. So it's a gorgeous piece. Interestingly enough, my favorite part is actually down here at the bottom. I like the coin dot effect. I will say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture it on camera, but oh, we can see. You can literally peek through and see all of the other cuts. It's just those little details that I do like. It's almost like a little submarine effect to it. I don't know why I think submarine. I just really enjoyed it. So again, no chips, no cracks. Gorgeous cut crystal from Czechoslovakia. It is the Bohemia Art Glass Company, 10 1/4 inches tall. And again, the diameter on that base is 6 1/4. We got Miss Nyla is coming in at 37. Appreciate you. My chat is acting weird. Thank you, ladies, both for your bids. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. This is definitely a statement piece. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a done. I mean, like I said, the paint on this, they're all in excellent condition. Look at, I love, and those cuts are deep on that glass. Lisa, I got your just in case. Ruthie's breaking out the fan. She's got the vapors. Watch out. Thank you, Ruthie. Thank you, ladies, both for your bids. Really appreciate you. Nyla, girl, you almost had it. Miss Lisa, she played it safe with her just in case. So at 38, Lisa, congratulations, lady, and thank you. This beauty is coming to you. All right. I don't know what I'm doing today. Oh, by the way, it is a shorter sale today. It is a shorter sale today. I had a little issue one day today that prevented me from going shopping. So I was like, well, we're gonna roll with what we got today, y'all. We're gonna roll with what we got today. And we're still here. So now this piece, a little disappointing and shockingly, the person, I did a little rearranging down here. Y'all ever get that? Like you're so like into your routine, you go to reach for something, you're like, it ain't there anymore. This person never followed through on payment. So we're going to throw it back up today, see if anybody is interested in it today. This is a stunner. I'm very surprised. We'll start it off at $30 before you bid. There is a condition issue that I do want to show you. It is a spooner. Oh, we got it right away. It is a gorgeous Vaseline. There is a chip. We do have a chip right here. Obviously, given the intricacy of the mold, it is difficult to see, but I do want you to know that there is a chip. You know, you tilt it to the back, it doesn't exist. So an absolutely gorgeous spooner in a Vaseline glass. Whether or not you've got a UV light collection, this bad boy in natural light is an absolutely gorgeous color, giving me more like chartreuse. So, with books and kind of like a library setting with amber glass, this is an absolutely stunning accent piece. Of course, with black, it really makes this one pop. There you go, just call it chip. It is fully molded, including down at the bottom. We do have that chip on it. That is the only other condition issue. There's like an air bubble here or there, which is pretty indicative, of course, of the piece, but it does have a full fluoresce on this one. It is super uranium rich on it. I know the little scallops on the top are fabulous. So, I guess you get the idea of it here. I know we're just getting a localized shine on it, but we are a natural light with the ring light on us, so it's still coming in pretty hefty. The piece comes in at 6.5 inches tall, 6.5 inches tall, and then our diameter on it is 4.25 inches in diameter. It's an absolutely gorgeous pattern. It does reflect the light very well. This is not, of course, cut. It is molded in a Vaseline. Could you imagine just going to a picnic and this is what had the spoons in it? Like your iced tea spoons, the longer spoon. Like, stop it. So if we don't have any interest on that one, I'm good with that. I think at this point where we might keep this one. So thank you guys. All right. We're gonna do our one piece of jewelry right now. Boop, boop. We're gonna start all the Miss Barbara's coming in at 30. She's in the lag. Go ahead, Miss Barbara. She got it at 30. I'm gonna do a 15-second countdown then. We'll account for the lag. 6.5 inches tall, 4.25 inches in diameter. And again, we do have, where is it at? There is a chip back here on this point. All right, thank you, Miss Barbara. Let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the bid end. Try not to sneeze. Nope. Woo! That's usually why I try to mute myself, but there was no saving it. Barbs. Thank you, Karen, for answering that. Yes, Barbs, I am shipping. Woo! From Ohio. That got the eyes watering like nobody's business. Superstar bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Appreciate you. Miss Barbara, I appreciate you too at $30. An excellent get, lady. Congratulations and thank you. The spooner is coming to you. Ooh. That clears out the sinuses. Y'all didn't get the triple sneeze today. Thank you, everybody, for your blessings. I appreciate it. I usually triple sneeze. Okay. Now, I am not comfortable calling this sterling silver simply because it is not marked anywhere. But we do have our little mesh coin purse. So we do have our clip. It's still present. You could clip that to your sash, clip it if to a pocket. It is a little bit more feminine in its nature. You can see the scroll work on there. Again, I have not identified any sterling silver marking on it. If it were sterling silver, it'd be several $100s. It is fully functional, so it does in fact open and close. You could put your little pennies in there back when a penny could actually buy you something. I mean, at this point, they may as well just get rid of them. So the mesh is in great condition. There's a little bit of a patina, but not too much. This would be cute to actually clip, I think, to a modern purse. I think that would be an absolutely darling, ladies, you'll tie a scarf on there. You got like the pom-poms Why not do something like that? It's a little bit more elevated and certainly something you won't see others have. We'll start it off at $25. Okay, no condition issues. The coin purse itself measures 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, and do keep in mind I measured from the clasp to the bottom. So 1.5 inches, and then it is 2.5 inches at its widest. Okay. Thank you, ladies, for your bids. Chloe, I got you. Miss Suzette, I see you. Chloe got you. Chloe got you first. Miss Gloria got you at 30. Thank you so much. Isn't it just, look at how tiny that is. Oh, Canada, y'all already got rid of your pennies. Okay. I mean, we may as well at this point. Just another reason for them to increase tax, I guess. Don't let them fool you. We think those pennies are annoying, and then all of a sudden everything goes up a penny. And those pennies are going into somebody's pockets, but do you think they're going into yours or mine? No, they ain't going to. Okay, anyhow. I know y'all out there going, but we ain't here for that. We're here for good times, vintage and antiques, right? All right, so there was no way I was going to leave this piece behind. Again, it is in excellent condition. There's a little patina, more so like up in the little molding, I guess, if you will. Here we go. God forbid, they ain't gonna make anything cheaper. Wow, no, we ain't gonna make anything a penny or a few cents cheaper. We're just gonna go ahead and use a reason. Look at the little scroll work there on the sides there. It's just so stinking cute. But can't you see that, y'all? You got a little purse and then you tack this or you slide it in there if you got an exterior pocket. Stop it. That would be darling. And people would be like, where did you get that? And then you can say off of YouTube from The.Cult.Of.Vintage. I don't mind, really. So again, 1.5 inches, 2 inches at its widest. Thank you, everybody, of course, for your bids. It is fully functional. Fully functional. Miss Chloe, Miss Suzette. Ladies, thank you so much. Miss Gloria, gotcha, ladies. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. So it does look like it's soldered. I mean, if you can see it right here, there's like a solder point. Yeah, there's another solder point over on this one. This one comes out a little bit clearer. There's our penny purse bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. See that solder point? I see another one here. Though I don't see anyone. I don't see one over here, but I see one here and here. And on this side here, and a little bit is down in there. A nickel for your dreams. There we go. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Ruth B. Appreciate ya. Gloria was holding it. Miss Suzette came in. Miss Gloria, she tried, but Miss Glowy, she came in with that just in case. So at 41, Glowy, congratulations and thank you, lady. The penny purse is coming to you. Oh, you got quite the jewelry collection going. Thank you, Glowy. All right, we're about to elevate it. You know what? If y'all don't mind, I got to, because bear with me a second. I sincerely feel like my nose is about to start running. I mean, this thing's gonna be cute, you know what I mean? Ooh, I hope I don't have no bats. We're gonna find out together. See what I'm talking about? Bats in the belfry. You know, the belfry being your nose, and the bats that want to flutter around in there. I mean, it's a more polite way of saying it. There you go, check your lag. For anybody out there, if you're not familiar with how to check your lag, if you are watching on your phone, go ahead and touch my finger. If you're watching on your computer, go ahead and scroll your mouse over my finger, it's going to pull up a control panel for you. On there, you're going to see a little cog wheel, right? Go ahead and select that cog wheel. Hit playback speed and select it 2 times. What's going to happen is it's going to fast forward up into where we are actually alive, okay? So you can do that at any point throughout the sale without actually having to exit the sale, okay? All righty. Let's do it. This is a set. You are going to get both of these. Again, it is the Bohemia glass made in Czechoslovakia. Cut crystal, not glass. Okay. But you are going to get the gorgeous prisms. And these are in excellent condition. Y'all just wait. Okay, I am going to start it off at 50. Of course, you are going to get the pair. They are, in fact, candlesticks, but I don't think you need to put a candle in them, to be honest with you. I think these would be gorgeous if you did like little sprigs of greenery popping out of them. But this is one. And of course, well, let's see if I can do both at the same time. Here we can. So you are going to get both. That's gorgeous. You better stop. You know, when somebody walks into your house and you got these on the mantle or on the dining room table, imagine these just with like, these are such a statement. You know, like for me, all you want to do is go ahead and put in a very simple lace doily, have that doily underneath these, you know, obviously to prevent any scratching of your wood. That is so elegant. It is classic. It is timeless. There are no chips. Get both them pinkies up. There are no chips. There are no cracks. Check out the cut pattern on these. Y'all, the prisms are glass, okay? They have full rainbow effect. Bless, y'all, I really tried the other day to get these in the light and because, you know, you get the prism effect to it and all of the rainbows just shooting everywhere. Do you think I could get it on camera? No, I sure could not. And I was a little disappointed in life, but we moved on. Y'all, these are in such good condition. Look at that. The hooks still have their little cushioning. Do you see them inside there? Let me go ahead. Okay, there we go. Do you see that? Never have I ever. Now, what we will do instead of, you know, because a lot of times, a lot of the prisms, you can just take them out on the interior, is all we have to do, you see the hooks? And look, there it is. So you will, of course, get these shipped with the prisms removed. So you get to have a little bit of ownership on it. And we just slide that back in and bam, that prism's back on there. Good. I love these with the prisms. You can remove the prisms. You can put different prisms on there. You don't have to have any prisms on them, keeping in mind that you will still, of course, see the anchor on it. There's really no escaping the interior. I mean, I guess you could remove that if it just bothered you so. I really would recommend against it, but again, to each their own. Again, no chips, no cracks. That includes the candlestick. It includes the prisms. It is in, the set is in excellent condition. I will go ahead and show you the other. It is in identical condition, hand painting. You see the florals going around the perimeter, around the interior. The prisms just add the drama to it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wreck my little floral arrangement. Let's do a little experiment here. I don't know what I did with my other ones. Like I said, I'm losing stuff around y'all, so I don't know. Now, I'm not going to be 100% sold. You know, I'm just going to keep it green. I'm just going to keep it green. I have like some, these are like nicer synthetics. You could, these are a bit too long, darn it. Rather than, like I said, rather than doing like a candlestick, that's a real poor showing. Rather than doing like a candlestick, you could add like a synthetic in there, kind of give it a little bit more age, do like a floral, a small floral in there and use these more as vases. something like this versus doing a candlestick, but you could certainly use them as a candlestick. Putting these in a natural light source, when that light hits it, full rainbow prism effect to it. I love them. They stand 8¼ inches tall, 8¼ inches tall, and there's a diameter on this at 3 3/4, 3 3/4 diameter on the actual candle hold. Okay. I have run my mouth. I love them. I really do love them. Um, paying attention. Nyla, thank you. And Lisa, ladies, I appreciate you. Miss Gloria, thank you so much. Samuel coming in on it. Thank you, Samuel. Remember, both pinkies up. Nyla's coming. Oh, wait, but Gloria. Okay, Gloria's at 70. Nyla beat you, Samuel. You both got the 75. Nyla's holding it down. Miss Gloria back in at it. Okay, we are caught up. It is, again, for the set, no chips, no cracks. They're in excellent condition. Again, all of the prisms will be removed to be shipped. So all you got to do is hook them back on there. That's it. Let's go ahead and do my latest video, which was over an hour. It did have these in there, but these are towards the end. So yeah, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Look at that. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I mean, truly, these prisms are about $10 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The counting of it all. 2, 4, 6, 8. Each candlestick contains 8 prisms, none of which have any chips or cracks on them. Go ahead, Miss Lisa. Uh-oh. Boom, said Cheryl. Thank you, Miss Ruthie, for your rosy bid, and I appreciate you. Miss Gloria, you were holding it at 80. Thank you so much. Nyla, girl, you had real good timing, so you got the good timing on it. But Miss Lisa J, she threw in that just in case that I am playing around, they're going to be mine. And Lisa, congratulations and thank you, because they are, in fact, yours. All right. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. It's a little, I will say it. I know it's a very specific look. I think a lot of people can appreciate the look of it, and that's wonderful, right? Everybody was so complimentary, how beautiful they were. But at the end of the day, it's, but do I want it in my house? You know, I'm glad there are those of you out there that are really appreciating it. I have to say, they do the blue and the green, obviously. The clear, the pink was really calling to me. There was one green piece that it was like you could tell it was an antique one because it was like a deep green, but I got outbid on it, so we'll. Moving on. We're gonna do another ephemera lot. Okay. Now, this one is a really good starter kit, especially if you are an ephemera lover, but you're having a difficult place. She said, yes, I do want them in my house. If you do have like antique photos, you're having a hard time having anywhere to put them in there. Maybe you do have some scrapbook stuff. This is one of those things where it'll get you started. Now, I do want to let you know there are some newspaper clippings in there. You could leave those in there as original to the piece. You could cover them. You could remove them. Totally up to you. This is an ephemera lot. You are getting everything. I'm starting this lot off at $20, mainly because of our first piece. You are going to get this album. I don't believe it's a synthetic. It's not a genuine leather, but it is, of course, tooled. You've got a very Art Deco vibe going on with this one, with that gold. gilding on there. You know, it is the one that's tied. Okay. The cord is still there and original. The back is kind of very plain. Okay. The interior is in excellent condition, y'all. Okay. I mean, like I said, if you've got like a bunch of ephemera, old photos and die cuts, and you're just like, but what do I do with them? You could actually do like a craft project and have fun with that ephemera and actually use an older album, more than likely from the 20s or 30s. There are some newspaper clippings, so it might be from the 40s. But you can go in and actually craft with them and leave it out on your coffee table for you, your guests to enjoy. 1948 is this newspaper clipping. Look at her. Woo! Hey, Jean. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. Like I said, whether you want to cover the newspaper clippings, remove the newspaper clippings, just simply cover the newspaper clippings, that's entirely up to you. It's crunchy. Oh, you know why? It's because the cover is starting to separate. Cover is starting to separate. Alrighty. So you do have, let me hold it like this. There are a lot of sheets without newspaper clippings. There are those that do have newspaper clippings. Okay. So that's totally up to you as to whether or not you would keep them or not. The other pieces of ephemera that you're going to get is Miss Annette Funicello, that is. It's like a whole little insert on little Miss Annette Funicello. Ooh. It's Teen Screen from March of 1963. Look at little Miss Annette Funicello. Look, before she had black hair. Who knew? Itty bitty babies. Itty bitty babies. I didn't have any itty bitty babies. I'll tell you what, Suzette, if there are some folks out there that are interested in like the pudding dolls, I can pull out some itty bitty babies for y'all. Why not? It's a shorter sale. We can do that as a bonus item. I do have, this is a postcard. Look at that. A happy New Year. I don't know what's going on with him. Some kind of Mountie. It is not postmarked on the back. We've got some newspaper clippings here. It is dated. Is it dated? Blaze occurs. Legals. Arrest is made. Robert Palmer of Lambs, I can't even, was arrested at 7 p.m. Monday by motorcycle policeman Howard Roush for speeding. The officer said he was traveling at the rate of 40 miles an hour. That daredevil. So we do have this old newspaper that this is pretty cool. A Footpath to Peace, Henry Van Dyke. This is a suede. So this is an actual real suede. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the interior to that one. That luster textured paper, almost like a wood grain. We do have an inscription here that is dated April 1st, 1923. The book itself, are you going to give me a copyright? No, you're not. It is, of course, kind of like a little poetry book here. You will find as you look back upon your life that the moments that stand out, the moments when you have really lived, are the moments when you have done things in a spirit of love. If any little word of ours can make one life the brighter, if any little song of ours can make one heart the lighter, God help us speak that little word and take our bit of singing and drop it in some lonely vale and set the echoes ringing. So it's a little poetry book, you know. Find your peace. It's in great condition though. Look at that. I do want to let you know that there are some original pen or ink drawings. This is an original ink drawing by Noah. Richard couldn't figure out who Noah was, but look at her. This is an original ink drawing. I do want to let you know that there are some other original ink drawings. They are a little, they are racially insensitive, but those are both included. This one's a pencil, this one is an ink. We do have this great black and white photo, another black and white photo. These are reproduction postcards. Shoot, Richard told me who they were and I can't remember. But apparently these were very popular at one point, but these are reproduction. Look at these houses. Could you imagine living in that? Gorgeous painted lady on that one. But it is blank. We have this one. Look at that. Blank. Check out this one. Look, a painted lady, but look at what it is. Antiques and collectibles. Can you see the front porch? All the little antiques out there. Isn't that lovely? So you do, of course, get those. We also have another clippings book. Okay. This one's got like these weird brads, but it is sealed. Now, this one does have some, but not a lot. So again, if you do have, if you do have that ephemera, antique lifesavers, paper wrappers, Pep-O-Mint. Those are the OGs, y'all. I think there were some other ones, if I'm not mistaken. Well, let me check. Might have been the two. I thought there were more. No, just the two. So, I mean, I would say about 3 pages in that one have newspaper clippings, but it does contain the lifesavers papers. This one is just this humorous little type font. Let me show, I'll show this. Look at this group. This little, I'm assuming it is a fraternity photo. Get up close and personal here. Oh, he was trouble. What is this man doing here? You are too grown to be in this fraternity. Maybe not. Maybe. Oh, it's even got all of the names on the back of it. Look at that. So again, it says Harper Hospitality, intern staff, 1930, July of 1932 to July of 1933. Ladies and gentlemen, there was your hospitality. Ow! We do have a larger piece of newspaper here. This one's in really good condition. This is 1935, 52 in graduating class of Urbana High School. Look at. Now this is, of course, in the newspaper. I mean, it's full. Oh, wow. Springfield News. Members of this year's senior class at Wittenberg College. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can find Arthur Todd. Wait, who was it? No, I can't remember. Darn it, we could have gotten his photo. But you do have this entire newspaper clipping. And that's it. But if there's, oh, we do have this one. This is cute. And this is on like some old paper, but it's typed out. It's front and back. I didn't know it. No, this is a different one. The Lucky Strike Hit Parade broadcast. Red Sails a little bit independent on Treasure Island. Thanks a million. Other hits of the week. Oh, Lucky Strike Hit Parade. I don't know. They listed the songs, which is really interesting. But if we don't have any interest on that one, you do, of course, get it all There wasn't a bid, was there? I don't think so. Nope. We're gonna set it to the side and we're gonna keep it moving. But I don't remember selling tiny babies. The little clowns. I had the little clown figurines. Those sold. Yeah, I did have. The only thing I don't like about them. Those did sell. Okay. All right. Next piece, I'm very proud of myself for letting go of. Now, she's got substantial damage. That's why we're going to start her at just this price of $10. Um, it is a little Austrian bust. I will say this in my love and passion and appreciation for these, the subject matter is a little bit unique because never have I seen one done with a butterfly. Like I said, she does have substantial damage. Now, she to me is giving me turntuplets, though she is not marked on the bottom. Okay, you can see that there is a crack there. She, at some point in her history, was dropped and broken. However, she wasn't discarded. She was saved and glued back together, though you can't tell. I didn't care. You know, you can see those repairs. Okay, you can see the repairs, though we do have a poppy. Obviously, she does have an exposed breast. We do have another poppy. This is what makes it unusual, is that we have a butterfly in the poppy. You can tell that there are chips throughout the piece. She is very classic Austrian. You can tell by the very textured hair to it. It almost has like a sand-like quality to it. Now up here, she would have had a full bow. Obviously, you can see there is a break there, and we do have some condition issues on that. All of that said, I still think she is a beautiful piece. The actual bust outside of the bow and the tipping on the flowers, which is very common in these pieces, the repair resides within the bottom portion on it. I still think that aesthetically, it's not distracting. Again, it's totally subjective to anybody. That's why we started her at $10. She comes in at 8.5 inches tall. 8.5 inches tall. These were very commonly sculpted in Austria and, of course, imported. Turntuplets was a huge importer of them. We do have inset eyes. So what I mean by that is that when you see it in real, well, you can kind of see here, they are concaved versus being protruding. You see that in a lot of sculptures. Dolls are a great example where the eye mimics our human eye, and it creates that concave. I forget, intaglio. The inverted eye on certain sculptures and dolls, again, another good example. When the eye is convexed, right, or concaved versus convexed, it's called intaglio. And it does add a certain realism to it. And they're typically a little bit more valued. Do you see? I don't know. You can kind of see up here. Again, the eye doesn't protrude. It is actually concaved, which is a little bit more of a detail that I think adds a little bit more realism to the piece. But she is, of course, hand painted. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. She clearly was loved enough that it wasn't like, oh, she's trash, just get rid of her, But then again, thinking about the time period, she would most likely be late 1800s on this piece. You just didn't discard things. Perhaps it was something it was an extravagant purchase at the time and it got damaged and they figured, well, it is what it is. Let's glue her back together. I am going to assume that this happened prior to like this. And the reason we can tell is you see how white that is. These chips occurred later than this one, which is unfortunate because, I mean, it is what it is, but I still love her. I think she's gorgeous. It's got a great Greek revival. Again, Austrian imported piece. I think she's beautiful. 8.5 inches tall. She's got a story to tell. So, Miss Lisa, I got you at 10. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. The color palette is stunning, right? Those muted colors. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Now the arm is made to look broken, kind of like that very Venus de Milo. That's original to the piece. But, oh, Suzette snuck in there on you, Miss Lisa. Butterfly. Oh, Lisa girl, I appreciate it. It did come in after the bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B, for butterfly bid end. Certainly appreciate you. But Miss Suzette, she snuck in there, and at $11, this is a phenomenal deal. Yes, she has condition issues, but Suzette, congratulations. Lisa, thank you also. Appreciate you both, ladies. Suzette, she's coming to you. Maybe she'll whisper in your ear what her story is, but she certainly appreciates you saving her. And I'm going to sit you over here, girl. You know, we're going to sit today. Okay, I've got another ephemera lot. Now, this is the smallest piece ephemera lot because it is the fanciest, okay? Do you believe, yes, this is all antique, okay? Where am I at? Okay, I am starting this ephemera lot off at $30. Okay, it is a 4-piece ephemera lot, five-piece ephemera lot, but you are getting some really good stuff in this one. Okay, let's talk about it. First up, look at this autograph book. Now, listen, the pages have come loose from the actual cover. Okay, it is all still present, but the actual signatures, the autographs, the pages are loose from the cover. And gosh darn, look at that cover though. So whether you got like acid-free glue to glue the pages back in there, or you left them in there as is, you know, there is the quilted backing on that one, fully embossed. There are, of course, autographs in this one. That's a big old letter right there. This is Lizzie's. Lizzie's. We are dated. Oh, this is a Proverbs quote. Give me a date. 1887. 1887. So you do have signatures in both pen and pencil. There's a variety of different colored papers in here. This is just like some little bookmark that doesn't need to be there, but they are a little difficult to read, not going to lie. So you do have a good bit of signatures in this one. Check it. This is very rare. Somebody drew this. This is an original hand drawing from Miss Lizzie. That's an exceptional example right there. But again, that is the autograph book for you, okay? Granted, it could use a little love, but there are exceptional pieces in there. The illustration as well as that cover, gorgeous piece. Next up, we do have, this is absolutely darling, this little calendar. So, you know, gorgeously illustrated, but then look, this is fabric in the dress, which is absolutely darling, very good condition. It is, in fact, a little calendar, and it is from 1922. Look at how absolutely minuscule this calendar is. It is so darling. So, you know, whether you kept the piece together or you fashioned something out of this, I want to say that this was, yeah. So you could pull if you wanted. It's just glued on there, but the calendar is there. Then you do have the image with the fabric lady. See the little fabric swatch there on the back. Thank you, Miss Joan. Appreciate your bid. We do have wedding roses. Okay. Ooh. wedding roses. This is really interesting. We do have the wedding invitation. How about that? Miss Rose Morgan announces the marriage of her daughter, Ella May, to Mr. Arthur Jennings Todd, Tuesday, June the 25th, 1912, in Springfield, Ohio. At home after August 1st. What? At home after August 1st, 20 West Liberty Street. So there is your wedding invitation. It's a very simple invitation, blank on the interior. But in here, we do, of course, look at that. You have the full color, gotcha, Jean, the poetry. Oh, shoot. Now the cover has seen some wear, but back here, look at it. It says, this certifies that Arthur Todd of Springfield, Ohio, and Miss Ella M. Morgan of Springfield, Ohio, were united in marriage according to the ordinance of God and the laws of Ohio at Springfield, Ohio, on the 25th day of June in the year of our Lord 1912 by Clarence E. Gardner, pastor of First Evangelical Lutheran Church. So it's actually kind of like a little wedding book along with, oh darn it, there are no photos in there. It says bride and groom. There are no photos in there. But at a birthday, bridal party, Harry something or other. By the coming years, may all love's links be lengthened. I thought this had, oh, we had some guests fill it out, not a lot. Wedding journey. Look at left Springfield, Ohio via blah, 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 arrived in Dayton, Ohio. Is this how we met? Oh, we have remembrances. Oh, remembrances. These are the gifts they received. What did they get? 12 etched glass sherbets, 18 etched glass goblets, 12 etched glass, oh, 2 etched glass compotes, 1 cut glass something dish, 1 cut glass bowl, 2 silver casseroles, 6 silver knives and forks, 6 silver spoons, 1 finished rocker, 1 mahogany couch, 1 swirl and chop plate, 3 pictures, 1 kitchen something, 2 tablecloths, 18 napkins. It's what they actually got. Isn't that cute? So then we also have their actual little, a token of our wedding, a little poetry book that they gave out. Look at, isn't that darling? See it? You are legitimately getting Colvin history here, folks. You can own a piece of Richard's past. So that is all in the wedding roses. You do get this tintype. This is a larger tintype. Can't remember who it is though. Truthfully, this looks like it could have come from my family, no lie. So you get that. And then last but not least, you're going to get the leather album. Now we want to let you know that it doesn't have its clasp. So that's its big issue, is that it doesn't have its clasp. This does have some photos in there, but a lot of them are blank. So it's totally up to you whether you would keep those photos in there as part of its history. Again, if you kind of wonder what to do with your photos, now you can have this little book here to insert your photos in. So again, there are a few photos, but quite a few are blank. While it's missing its clasp, it's still in overall pretty good condition. Did I? Oh yeah, we just saw him. Where am I at? I thought there was a loose photo in here. No, I'm just making that up. So again, the pages are in there nice and tight. Gold gilding, of course, on all three sides. So totally up to you. Few photos, most are blank. But that's what you're going to get. Thank you, Lisa. I got you at 27. You get the leather embossed, missing class photo album, the tintype of our very austere lady. You get the wedding roses with, of course, all of the writing in it. You're going to get the 1922 calendar. And last but not least, that autograph book with the absolutely gorgeous cover. Don't forget the illustration in here, but you get that all one money. Okay. Great to craft with. Keep it an original. Totally up to you. Miss Jean's coming back in at 28. Ladies, thank you both for your bids. Well, let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, whoa, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's an impressive ephemera lot, y'all. I never made one this fancy now. Miss Jean ain't playing. There's our purple heart bid end. Pink heart, depending apparently. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid end. Jamie girl, I appreciate you. Lisa, thank you. Miss Jean, ciao. Congratulations and thank you. At 31, it's coming to you. Yeah, 31. Got it. Jean. Ciao. I gotta write it out. Wait, I'm writing. I'm losing my mind, you guys. Hold on. I just inverted things. Okay, let me. Okay. I just wrote it in the wrong spot. I'm like, why is this like this? Okay. Well, let me try this again. Okay. Jean, congratulations and thank you. Yeah, one man. Beep beep show. Okay, let's keep it moving. Here we go. We're going to do some more of the Bohemia, Czechoslovakia, Crystal. Yes, boys and girls, you're right. Time for a drink. Thank you, Cheryl. Thanks for holding me down. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to do a set. You're going to get both of these. Let me make sure I'm at my right spot. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. You get both. Guess what? As I said earlier, there are no chips, there are no cracks. The hand painting on these is in really good condition, no marring, no scratching, and both do, of course, come with their original sticker. These are the medium. Now, I told you, you're going to get both, okay? I'm not going to divide these up. So again, whether you choose to put these on a mantle, a dining room table, maybe you've got a formal sitting room, and there are two side tables, maybe on the ends of the couches. These would be beautiful with, I think, a silk or dried floral. You could certainly put real flowers in here. It is glass, so you don't have to worry as much with it. Obviously, you want to just make sure that if you do put water in there with real florals, that you rinse them out very good, keeping in mind that both of the vases and both do have their original stickers. Not that that really makes or breaks it at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and focus on one. They are identical, including the painting, as much as a hand-painted floral scene can be identical, even on the one. Again, you have no chips, no cracks on it. You can see the gold on this one These are much shinier. Okay. Again, a very light polishing cloth. If you wanted to make it even more brilliant, more lustery, you could certainly do that. You do have, I believe, four, beg pardon, you have three floral panels on there. Again, they are as near identical as they can possibly be. You know what, Karen? We did really good with this stuff. So I was like, I got to make money on it, but at the same time, I was really pleased to be able to get these and to, I think, really be able to bring you the set at a very affordable price. Again, these floral pan blah, 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 blah. Floral panels are as identical as they can possibly be. I do note that on this one, the yellow flower is in more of like a star shape. Do you see what I'm saying? It almost looks like the flower is facing up like this, whereas this flower is facing a little bit further down. Both of these are 8 inches tall, 8 inches tall with a diameter of 5 inches. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love it. And then you do have the cuts running around the base of it. I felt bad. There was, I don't know if you guys remember it, but there was like a lot of, if you did watch the video, there was like a lot of cranberry cut to clear. Y'all, it was all flashed. Like when we got up, like, because initially there was a lot going on. And then I was able to film it and I was kind of like, well, that's weird. And then like you had to go up to the table. We weren't sitting down because it was like choice. And then I was like, and I picked it up, every single one. I think no, there was 2 pieces that were actual cranberry cut to clear. Everything else was flashed. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but some people were way overpaying, and I was like, do they understand what that is? Most of them got really good deals, so I was like, okay, cool. But I was like, ooh. One lady knew what she was doing. She spent a little bit more, but she actually picked the 2 real cranberry cut to clears. So yeah. Where are we at? Samuel is in it at 55. Again, this is for the set. You do get both. Each of the bases are 8 inches tall with a diameter of 5. I think a dried in here would be excellent, a silk, but you could certainly put in a real flower if you would like. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you both for your bids. Appreciate you. Here we go. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, ooh, yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. You know what, Ruthie? Oh my gosh, yes, put a candle down in there, like a smaller pillar, a tea light, fairy lights. Oh my gosh, Ruthie, that is such a good idea for these with those cuts in there. Imagine a little flame flickering in there. I'm so not mad at that idea. Get it. There is our bouquet bid end. Thank you, Miss Rutha B. Lisa, I really do appreciate you. I am seeing the just in case came in after the bid. So that means Samuel, where am I at? I'm about to lose my spot, 55. Congratulations and thank you so much. Samuel, this is your first purchase with me and I certainly appreciate it. Please make sure to send me out your contact information. Again, it's right here at The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. Just indicate your real name, your full shipping address, and of course, your zip code. Indicate the email that you use for PayPal. Again, if you don't have PayPal, you just let me know and I will be able to send you a guest link. Heidi, the easiest way, specifically with most flashed glass, this is going to be a poor example because it's not, is all you have to do, if you're like, is that flashed? Thank you, Samuel. Take it, turn it upside down. If the bottom of the glass is clear, it's flashed. Okay. That is one of the easiest ways to tell. Just saying. Because cased glass, it's literally cased, right? And if you're seeing a clear bottom and it's all red up, they didn't case it. Um, that's your easiest way. The other way is hold it up to the light and just slowly rotate. And as all you want to do is look for very small nicks in there, very small nicks. And I will say that most flash glass, not all, some is done very well. There is a grain to it. The grain would feel like this. Like I can feel a grain on this painting, whereas this, it's very smooth, right? Your glass should be very smooth, unless of course it's a textured glass, but you should feel a little bit of a grain to that flashing. And if all else fails, not that I would ever recommend it, just if you have a fingernail, you could probably just go boop and it would scratch. Not that I would recommend it, especially on something that you haven't purchased yet. All right, we're going to do a choice. Okay, am I right? Yeah. Now, I'm not going to call these antiques. They're definitely older. They are framed. You could do one. You could do both. Let me make sure that I make okay. Yep. We're going to do choice. Hello, Eileen. How are you doing today? We're going to do it choice at $20. You can do one, you can do both. We do have some hand embroidery here. They are framed. If anybody is interested, I can certainly take them out of the frame. That's not a big deal. The actual frames are 12 and a quarter by 9 and 3/4. Of course, I didn't measure the interior image. Now, this is our first one. They're in very good condition, of course. It is on a linen, and it says, of all the roads, both east and west, the one that leads to home is best. Okay. Just absolutely darling. I believe it is, Richard said, his grandmother made these. I'm getting an 8.5 by 12. So that's a standard image size. 8.5 by 12 on that one. So like I said, you can have them shipped to you in frame, out of frame. I don't mind. You know, there's the back. Okay. So this one is home, right? Of all roads, both east and west, the one that leads to home is best. We'll get you up close and personal again. So that is choice one. And then choice two is the one that we are calling road. All right. Same deal. It's going to be the same measurements. We'll get you up close and personal. Borders are a little bit more ornate on this one. It says, let me live in the house by the side of the road and be a friend to man. It's not very poetic, but you know. So this is the one that we are calling road. Road has the pink lettering. We've got the house here. We also have home with the single house. I think they're both really darling, right? So the frame, 12.5, oh my gosh, Michael, 12.25 by 9 3/4. The image size is 12.5 by 8. Okay, both are on a linen. Both of the embroidery or cross stitch. My apologies, I can never tell the difference. That's cross stitch, right? That's cross stitch. Because the X's, is that how I tell the difference? Boop, boop, boop. There's your choices. But if we don't have any okay, thank you, Karen. Look at me figuring something out all by myself. If we don't have any interest on those, we're going to set it to the side. But yes, it was Sam Walter Foss poems. Get it, Graph. So again, the choice was between the home and the road. On the road again. All right, we'll set those to the side and keep it moving. Okay, Sam Walter Foss. Whew. All righty. We have got boop, 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 boop. A set. This is our smaller set. You are going to get both. Oh my gosh, I can't reach it. Now, we just did, the shape on these is much different, okay? The shape on these, you see the smaller one, it's a little bit more curvy on this than the set we just did. All right, you see the difference on those? Very trumpet style on these. The small set here, I didn't do a measurement. My goodness, Michael. I apologize, y'all. The small set is 8¼ Let me write that down because I'm going to want to say it again. 8¼ inches tall, 3¼ inch diameter. 3¼ Look at that. Look at the cut on this one. You see all of that pink glass in there? Isn't that fabulous? I love that. Cut crystal. Now, both of the vases, thank you, Lisa, I got your bid. Both of the vases do, in fact, have their stickers, okay? So both do have their stickers. We have 3 hand-painted panels. Again, very similar to what we saw on our trumpet style here. You see, so they all do coordinate. I mean, they really, truly do. Though I will say on the smaller one, doesn't this seem to be much more lush for some reason? No chips. But I absolutely adore down here in that stem. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Again, the gold detailing on this one is more lustery. I love it. Man, I'm gonna have to wipe these down again. There's some schmutz. These things were filthy. I don't think that it really translated on camera when I got them, but they were gross. So we do have the set. Again, the cased glass. What did I say? 8¼ inches tall, 8¼ inches tall, with a 3¼ inch diameter. Both of these do have their stickers. They are, again, as identical as hand painting can be. You will see there are some small nuances with regards to the cuts, but it is so nominal. It's difficult to see. And I will say, I'm going back to Ruthie's idea. You don't have to use these. These would be great if you did put like a little pillar or some fairy lights in there and have that flame come out of that sparkle. Again, you kind of peek in there. I'm not calling it a thousand eye, but it does very, like, I don't know why I keep seeing submarine for some reason. I guess maybe it's because of the shape of them, right? But again, it is for the set, no choice. You are going to get both. Lisa has got her bid in at 40. Appreciate you, lady. They are 8¼ inches tall by 3¼ inch diameter. Both have, of course, the sticker, and I'm really loving the idea of putting lights in these and seeing those sparkle. I think that's a fabulous idea. All right, let's go ahead and do the countdown. This is, yes, for both. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bidant. Marcy, Misty's email is simply thrifterjunkervintagehunter@gmail. That's it. This is for both. Lisa ain't playing around. Ooh, Samuel, you sneakers. It did come in after the bid end, but I sure do appreciate Lisa one playing around. But Lisa at 40, thank you, Ruthie, for the bow bid end. Lisa, congratulations. Another set is coming to ya. I'll tell you what. Samuel, I'm not going to make you pay anymore. Samuel, let me know. I do have another set. If you want the other set, I kid you not, I have 4 of these. So Samuel, if you want the other set at 40, you just let me know. So that'll be up to you. Okay. So you just let me know what you think. Just say yes or no. But Samuel, I'll give them to you at 40 if you would like the other set. Okay. I'll set those over here. Samuel, they're yours. Okay. I'm going to add those in here. Okay. Now, these are I fell in love with these. I was like, why are these so bad? I'm going to start them off at $15. Now, there are no chips or cracks to them. One of the wicks has gotten cut. So I would probably, if I were to keep them, snip the one wick. Y'all, these are hand-painted porcelain candles. Hand-painted porcelain candles. Now, oh wait, I lied. Okay. They are, I'll show it to you. Now, neither is chipped or cracked, but like I said, you see this one, obviously the wick is shorter. So if it were me, I would just snip the wick and call it a day. Now, one of them has the plastic stopper. The other one does not. You can still find these if you want to purchase and get them off of eBay or Amazon, but totally up to you. You might have to remove that, depending, of course, on your candlestick. They are 10 inches. 10 inches, that does not include, of course, the wick. The floral is a transfer, but then you see the white detailing, that's hand painted. And of course, the gold is also hand painted. So I guess by rights, I'm going to call them, it's a porcelain transfer with hand-painted details, to be exact. How about that? Thank you, Miss Mirror Kui. How you doing, lady? I just think that these are fabulous. I fell in love with them right away. You know, listen, no tea, no shade. These, I think, are far superior to Lucite. I mean, I know if you love a mid-century, whatever, but these are elegant. Again, hand painted porcelain. Emmeline, girl, she said, I don't care. Porcelain or lucite, just give me the candles. I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm not mad at you. So 10 inches. Keep in mind that's from the base, of course, to the top of the candle. It doesn't, you know, doesn't include the wick, but no chips or cracks to the porcelain. Again, the floral detailing is a transfer. You can see the polka dots on the transfer. Let me see here. The brown, there we go. See those dots? Transfer. But then what they did was they took some white and just highlighted it. And then we have the gold that is, of course, hand painted. It is molded right in here. So they just kind of embellished it. So they would advertise them as hand painted when truly it's hand painted accents. And of course, you've got the gold drip coming down on them. Lisa, let me try. I think if you could, but you're going to need, yeah, you can actually. You'll need the candle putty just to keep them safe. Now, what I will tell you, Lisa, I show you here, oh, I really love it. Okay. Without the stopper, and you would just need some putty. It's not like a super secure fit, so there is like rotation on it. I did get it to balance there for a second. You can get it to balance, but if you have a cat or somebody like knocked into the table, this is kind of how they would look. So with putty, you could achieve it, but again, you want it without the stopper on it. Okay. 10 inches, no chips or cracks. It is a porcelain candle. Transfer with hand-painted accents. We got Miss Emmeline Darlene in it at 16. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I mean, truthfully, that's why I got them, but I don't. It's like I don't want to pressure anybody into feeling like, oh, I should buy them. Like, I like the look. Oh, uh-oh. Watch out. Is Emmeline? Oh, oh, oh. We were caught in the lag. Well, even his, she said, his. There's our candlelight bid, and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I appreciate you. Lisa still had the highest one at 22. Pew pew. Miss Lisa, the set is coming to you at 22. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Where am I at? Okay, we've got some surprise items coming up for you now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Cambridge glass. These are Victorian peach blow salt and pepper shakers. I am selling you the set. Let me remove the stoppers. There is a little bit of roughness at the top. It is appearing to me to be more indicative of manufacturing versus, oh, those were chipped up from use. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to show them to you without the stoppers, but you will get the stoppers, which they've seen a better day. I mean, they're over 100 years old. So if anybody is interested, these are the Cambridge Glass Peach Blow Acorns. I am going to start them off at $40. The pattern is very rare. Are you going to pop up for me here in chat? I mean, it's there in the chat. I can't highlight it for whatever reason because it's not showing up on StreamYard, but here they are. Again, it is a Cambridge glass. It is a peach blow. Again, like I said, like this is giving me more like mold. You see how lumpy it is for some reason? And of course you do have the mold mark. Now there are no, on the actual acorn, the shakers themselves. Thank you, Ruthie. Did it not show up in the chat at all? I can highlight Ruthie, so we'll do that. So it is, of course, a peach blow. It's the pink and the white. Of course, I thought they went excellently. That's so weird. So these are, of course, not painted. Outside of the lumpiness along the top, like I said, I really think that's more from the mold, because normally if they're chipped up, they're pretty chipped up, but you can see clearly they are the acorns. Now, as I said, they both have their stoppers. They've seen their better day. Okay. They come in at 2 3/4 inches tall. 2 3/4 inches tall. I have an obsession. Oops, I have some sticker residue on there. I will get that off, of course. I don't know what it is, the new obsession with Victorian milk glass, specifically like the salt and pepper shakers. I don't know what it is. They just have some really interesting patterns. It doesn't take up a lot of space. There's a variety of different colors. The peach blow, there's the colored glasses. As I said, I'm sticking with the green. I'm trying to stick with the green. So, but again, these are Cambridge glass. It is a peach blow. The pattern is acorn. We do have the stoppers, though they have, of course, seen their better day. Okay. If we don't have any interest on those, I'm going to set them to the side. Set those right there, actually. We're going to keep it moving. Now, speaking of peach blow, the next piece might blow your mind. I'm going to see if there's any interest on this one. This is a new Martinsville glass. It's a gorgeous piece. No chips, no cracks. Call it a berry bowl, a fruit bowl, or you could call it a wedding dish. It is just the glass. There is no insert to it. And I'm going to start it off at $45. Are you ready for this bad boy? Wait until you see. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Mm, this carnival glass, look at that marigold. Do you see that? Do you see that luster? Do you see that? Are you serious? Again, New Martinsville. Do you see that luster? I'm not even playing with you. Oh my word. Now that is it. This is coming in at 3.5 inches tall and a length of 8.25. All right. It's obviously a marigold carnival. You do see some flex to it, right? But do you know how they better achieved that colorway on it? Are you ready for it? It's a peach blow glass underside. Is that not sick or what? So again, you look at it from the side, it's your peach blow, right? And then, bam, from the top, are you serious? That is sick. I love this piece of glass. It is absolutely stunning. That color, the flex, the shine, the iridescent, and then it's peach blow underneath. 3.5 inches tall, 8.25 inches at its longest. I didn't do the width. 5.25, 5.25 on the crimp. Okay. Again, it's New Martinsville, the peach blow and that iridescent. You could have more than likely it would have been in like a little basket, the silver plated basket, done it as a berry bowl or as a wedding basket. I love that. Is that not gorgeous? I just can't even. Just a stunning, stunning piece of glass. Again, New Martinsville, no chips or cracks. It's a straw mark right underneath here, not a crack or anything. I just, dinner time. Okay, no interest. I'm going to set it to the side. Alrighty. Now we did have a request for some pudding dolls. Or maybe they were clowns. I don't know. Does anybody, it's from the 1800s, Lisa. Does anybody want any of like the miniature pudding dolls? Do we have, I know Suzette, is that what you were talking? I'll show you, Suzette. The other ones have been packed up. I'll show it and see if anybody is interested. They're right here. Ooh, I got them tucked away in your. Okay, got it. Now I have two. One, I guess, is the pudding, and the other one is a miniature. What? Lisa! Lisa's in it on the New Martinsville at 45. Lisa, you were honestly the only one. Lisa, congratulations and thank you. Girl, wait till you see this in real life. I mean, girl, you could stare at it all day. Like, seriously. Thank you, Lisa. We're just calling it a day, and lady, it is coming to you. All right. Lisa loves her antique glass. Go ahead, miss. So, Suzette girl, I don't know if you're still here or not. I don't know if this is what you were talking about or if maybe anybody else is interested. I do have a classic pudding doll. This is bisque. Okay. This pudding doll comes in 1 inch. So we'll just start the pudding doll. Bonus. The bisque pudding doll, there's no chips, there's no cracks. We'll start her at 15. It is literally 1 inch big. I mean, it is minuscule. I wanted to thank so many. There were a couple of folks that helped clarify. It's old. It's like Victorian era king cake. You hide the baby in there, so this would be put into the pudding, and of course, whoever found the baby, got the good luck. So 1 inch, we started her at 15. It is in an all white bisque. She doesn't have any chips or cracks to her. There's her little booty. I just think she's darling. And again, these were made to be disposable. Could you imagine how many people broke their tooth or swallowed one of them? That's insane. So we started her again at 15. I don't know if we're caught. Okay, so it wasn't the pudding dolls, it was the clowns that you were after. Well, I'll tell you what, since I got them out, I will, if anybody is interested, we'll set the pudding doll aside. Now, I do have a German porcelain frozen Charlotte. It is a miniature frozen Charlotte. She comes in at 1 1/4. We'll see. Actually, I will go ahead. It sounded like Gracie barking. Sorry. I think it's the next door neighbor's dog. I'm going to start this next one. I'm going to show you, Cheryl. I'll show you. We'll start this one at 18. Now, this one is stamped Germany on the back. She is glazed. So this is our frozen Charlotte with her black hair. Keep in mind some of the black paint. We have lost the black paint, unfortunately. So woo-woo. But she is not chipped or cracked. Her arms are still there. Now, as is common, these would be laid down during the firing process. So her booty still has a bisque finish, though her hair does not. You can kind of maybe sort of, which way does it read? This way. You can make out the Germany right in there. See it at the top. Maybe. It's some, why is she frozen? It's some sad child's story from Victorian era about a little girl freezing. You know how those Victorian kids were. So she is a 1 1/4. This is a frozen Charlotte, 1 1/4. No chips or cracks. She again is marked Germany on the back. We started her at 18. Why not? But if there's no interest on her, we'll set her to the side. So I think you were thinking of the clowns, but yeah, those all did sell. But thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're gonna call it a day. That's the sale. I know, like I said, it was a smaller sale. What? Oh, Ruthie, you want the Charlotte? Okay. Ruth the B! No countdown needed. So Ruthie B girl, you're gonna get the little Charlotte. You got it, lady. She's gonna come to you. Now I will mail her in a 6x6x6 because I don't want her getting lost in the mail. uh, Ruthie, it is you been 18, right? Or did I was somebody else? No, okay. Ruthie, it's yours, lady. You got it. Thank you. So there is, of course, our sale for today. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Really pleased. I'm glad there were some lovers of the Czech Bohemian glass. It's always a risk when pretty much, your bigger items are one specific thing because, Ruthie, you want the author. Okay, girl, you got it. You got it. Um, but it's just, one of those things where it's kind of like, sisters. You're like, ooh, I really love it, but is anybody else going to? So I'm glad there were those of you out there that really appreciate it. I hope you did get to enjoy today's sale today. Whether you got to be here and chat with some fellow folks out there, I know a lot of you have developed your own banter, and that is a wonderful thing to see and a great pleasure and honor to be able to help facilitate that in any way. Whether you were here with me live or watching me on the replay, perhaps I was your background noise for today. I really sincerely appreciate it. And of course, at the end of the day, it is my full-time job. So I most especially appreciate your purchases. Of course I do. So thank you all so much. And I appreciate every single way I appreciate every single way in which you're able to support the channel. If you subscribed, you watch a video, give a thumbs up, leave a comment. It really all does add up to my ability to be here on YouTube. And I really have each and every single one of you to thank, and most certainly as a collective. Speaking of thanks, before we do leave, I want to give a huge shout out and again, another round of applause or some heart emojis out there for our wonderful mods. Of course, to Miss Ruthie B, to Miss Karen Gillette, and to Miss Kim. Ladies, I really appreciate y'all so very much. You do make having this sale that much easier. So thank you to each and every single one of you out there. I will be back next Tuesday on here on YouTube with Misty, Thrifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter. We, of course, will be having our weekly Tuesday sale at 1 p.m. And, of course, I will be back here next Wednesday on the Cult of Vintage at 1 p.m. for my weekly solo sale. I hope that you all have a great weekend. Enjoy, be safe, be happy, be healthy, be whole, and I hope to see you all next week. So thank you, everybody, so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.